rap for you people. I can't rap this one for you. I'm pregnant. Hey, I'm pregnant. Hey, God, oh. You this one. Okay, another rap inside. Yeah, fool. Wait, why did you look me? Are you stupid? Hope you're not whining because you're a fool. I'm not whining you now. Are you joking? Where did you buy it? Tinuke bought it for me since. I told you she gave me one gift one time now. And she said that the Holy Spirit gave her to give me. When? Since the beginning of this year. Like middle of... Why did they do this so? You don't enter. You don't I'm not done yet. I won't make any shots. I wrap the shoe because we can wear shoes too. So I wrap the shoes. I won't both. Are you mad?
Welcome to SAGENEL TV. Welcome. If you're new here, you're going to enjoy the contents that we share here. If you are returning, thank you so much. I hope you have subscribed. Welcome back. Okay, yeah, at SAGENEL TV, we analyze everything that has to do with the today woman. We analyze things on relationship, marriage, culture, trends, politics, victories, challenges, bringing out the lessons from this analysis and seeing how we can apply it to our lives and then to the lives of those around us. For at SAGENEL TV, like we always say, for those who know and probably would even be, saying the intro with me right now, we are not just here to get trends, to talk about them. We are here to bring out the lessons, analyze them, bring out the lessons that we can learn and see how to apply it to our daily lives. Of course, you've watched the video and it is a very, very, very happy one. Congratulations to Tomike. Congratulations to her. I will link the full video down in the description box so that you can watch the full video of this reaction with a friend and of course learn more about her as well. If you do not know, she's an influencer in Nigeria. She's also a media personality as well, amongst other things, and she's such a refreshing soul to actually know. And our interactions on social media just shows her heart and her positivity, and I believe that that is something that is important, that we should all emit in different forms and different fashions. We don't have to emit it the same way everybody does, but that positivity, love is something that we all need, especially at such a time as this in this nation and world. Now, for you who already know, I'm definitely going to be sharing lessons that we can learn from this video, because it's just the thing. It's just the thing that I do. It's just my gift. It's just what it is that we do here on this YouTube channel. The first lesson that I gained from this particular video, and I'm sharing with you, is that it will always remain beautiful and fulfilling to have children in the context of marriage. I watch things even before I started this YouTube channel. When I watch things, I always draw lessons from them. And that is why one of the reasons why I started it, so that we can analyze all of these things that a lot of times people just talk about and just want to jump on, and see the lessons that can actually be learned. In this day and age, children in the context of marriage are not celebrated as much anymore. And there are unique cases to people who do not have children in the outside marriage. There are unique cases. But then it is very important that for the non-unique cases, and when I say non-unique cases, I mean people who can actually learn about abstinence, people who can actually learn about staying until you get married, people who can actually or should actually be learning about that, should actually take it more seriously, because there's just joy when you know that your child is coming into a home with ready parents. Yeah, it's not dramatic. You're not wondering where's the father going to be, where's the mother going to be. For you who know, I and those who don't, I run a single mother community, single mothers community, and it is not easy for a lot of single mothers. A lot of single mothers have been able to float their way up to the top to balance things up, but for some others it's not easy. And even for those, when I say some single mothers have been able to walk them way onto the top, it's not so easy for them. What they went to the top, maybe being balanced with finance, career, and so on and so forth, but it's not so easy as well. You have the financial struggle, you have emotional struggle, and even as a single mother, you ask them, without the money, there would always still be that need for a father figure in this child's life that we're not going to address today. We address everything single mother on One Diva Global Community, the women's ministry that I'm privileged to lead. So find out more about that when you go to my social media pages to see how you can connect with that if you're a single mother watching this. But it will always remain beautiful. And I like the way Tomike's friend just really celebrated her. Tomike was happy. It's something that is, God bless Tomike for really posting this. It's something that we should digest. When I mean we should digest, it's a thing we should see over and over again, because the media is a powerful tool, and I've said all of this in my previous videos. It's something that we should digest and see over and over again to be able to learn about the importance of just having children in marriage. That in itself is a big celebration, not just the pregnant part, but the part that this child is coming into a family is something we should start putting into consideration, and something we should celebrate, and we should frown at and reduce in cases where that is not happening. And that, of course, doesn't happen outside of wedlock. There, again, I said there are unique cases, divorce and all of that. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about those who have never been pregnant and are about to make decisions. This lesson is definitely for you and for all of us to actually learn and to continue pushing forward. I mean, a lot of people in the baby mama space tend to want to project joy in single motherhood, and there is joy in motherhood of any sort. Please note that. But the truth is, it seems as though single motherhood is now almost pushed even more than parenting in a marriage. And no, parenting in a marriage should be pushed as well, and is even the standard when it comes to raising children. We just have unique cases of single parenthood, which is not the way the creator planned to actually make children come on earth. And there are several examples that I have to buttress about that. If you have those questions, ask in the comment section, and I will do another video responding to those specific examples and questions you may have regarding parenting. Okay, but for now, let's go to lesson 2, which is friendship can always thrive when each party accepts to be vulnerable with each other. I like one person who shared in the comment section that don't people who celebrate that, oh, I don't have friends. You know, there are people who do that, like especially in some anyway, there's some spaces, some religious people, and they feel so good, like, oh well, I don't have friends. This friendship thing, by the way, I have already addressed it. I'll be bringing some of my IG lives. I'll be uploading some of them to YouTube. But before then, pending then, please go to my IG live, IGTV, and feel free to digest the content and the interviews that I have done with very great people. One of the interviews is with Morenike Mulein, and she was very thorough on that particular discussion on friendship. So the point is vulnerability is also something she spoke about. When I was looking through to, of course, at the video, the reaction video, and even if you watch Tomike's channel or you follow her channel, you know that it's something she has always had. That's her friend Ada, and they've related. So this pregnancy video just made it look all the more beautiful. You can just see the truthfulness. You can see the truthfulness, and please don't get it wrong. They are not the standards to look at when it comes to building friendship, but they are a great example to learn from. That is something I always want to clarify, because sometimes when you teach people lessons from this, they feel like, oh, you're making people. No, no human being is the standard. No human being at all is the standard, but it can be great examples to learn from, and of course know how to do yours in a different, because all friendship are not going to be one kind. All friendship are going to be different. From Tomike and Adairy, but he's going to have the different ways they do their friendship. It doesn't mean one is better or one is worse, but we must be willing and able to learn from each other and see what we can do better. Honestly, this is something that I needed to bring out, because the love and the friendship at the time of the recording of the video was just, the genuineness was piercing, and it's something I believe that we should imbibe. It's something I believe that we should pursue, and it's something I believe that we should nurture if we have such friendship. Number three, you can be young and get it right. You can be young and get it right, and there are a lot of inspirations to even, there are a lot of people to share, to draw inspirations from, including people that are in their 50s and 60s now. We have Jumoke Adenoye. There are a lot of people that we can draw out these lessons about young and getting it right. Now, I'm not in anybody's home, but we can see a glimpse of what a person believes in, a glimpse of what a person stands from, for the action that they take and the kind of aura that they exude. And that is something you can definitely learn from Tomike's life. One of the things that the late Ibiduni, so rest in peace, shared in one of the videos that maybe Tomike recorded, or it was her video. Anyways, I was watching one because I really watched a lot of things regarding her when she passed on. She was saying something about how, oh, when she reached out to Tomike via DM, she was just like, oh, this girl is just different. She just shared why she basically reached out to her. And it shows, when you look at Tomike, you would see, I've not met her at the time of this recording. When you look at her, you would see that there are some things that she has decided to stand for intentionally. One of the things is the energy. That's one of the things at the end, is the energy that she actually exudes, amongst other things that we know, we don't know, and she's also working on. That's why I said nobody's the standard, but we can learn from examples. So the energies, values, there are different things basically that can be learned as an example. Now we all have our different lives. You then understand, plugged in by God, what lessons you can learn from people and how you can make your life better, not to copy. Because there's a difference. I know usually sometimes people don't know how to separate the difference. We're all distinct in our identities, and the day you want to start copying somebody, you are ruining your distinctiveness. So yes, we can all be young and get it right. And this is even just a general example, really, with a lot of inspiration. Yeah, beautiful people who got it right. There is MDDK. If you know, there are a lot of there are a lot of women that we can call that are examples of getting it right when in their youths. And it's something that we should not take for granted, and we should not skip over. You can be young and you can get it right. You don't need to get to a certain age before it gets right for you. Okay, let's see. We have the final example here, which is nurturing friendship in marriage doesn't mean that the woman will steal your husband. Let's take a deep breath for this point. You know that this narrative has been sold to a lot of women by their mothers and what they experienced, and movie scripts and what have you. And the truth is, some people even experience this backbiting by wicked friends. But you see, one thing that you need to know is that what you believe in is what you are going to become. And that's when you say what you believe in, what you're going to become, is not just some rhymes. It means if you believe in it, you're going to set your mind on it. You're going to expect it. It's going to happen to you. You are going to happen to it. And then before you know, you see yourself becoming that thing that you ultimately believe in. We can have great friendship, and Tomika is just one example. I have other examples as well that you may or may not know about, but you should also look within your circles, and you will see that you can have friends in marriage. There's this narrative that have been sold to wives, to young wives, that oh, stay away, be careful, be, there's just this narrative, movie script, the wicked friend, all those things. You must wash your belief system. And if you're a person who have been conditioned like that, you must pull in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which comes by the books, which comes by teachers, which comes by mentor, which comes by videos. Like, so it is important that you actually take out time, re-engineer your conditioning, and receive truth into your heart, because with truth comes trust, and with trust comes the possibility of nurturing a lasting friendship, even in marriage. Yes, people will still be bad people, but why must that be you? And it is also important as well in your own unique situation to have assessed and have tested those that you're also going to bring into your circle. And it's not to say, oh, take examination paper, start writing, but just through their character, through who they have shown you to be over the years. So we should be discerning, but we should not go around just being suspicious. Those are two different things entirely: discernment and suspicion. And on this note, I hope that you've learned a lot. You've learned the 4 lessons that I have had to share with you today. Let me know what other things that you think you learned or is important from us to note from this video as well. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and also share this with 2 friends as well. Yes. At the end of we're reaching a goal that we are looking to reach, but naturally what we desire to have reached it since yesterday. We're looking to, at the time of recording this video, to reach 15 subscribers, and at the end of 15 subscribers, we're going to share a free gift, especially for single women. 50 places you can find the man of your dreams. Not joking at all. It's going to be available for everybody in the world once everybody subscribed to SAGENEL TV. Once definitely we reach our 15 subscribers. So just do not only share to yourself, please do not only keep this to yourself, rather please do well to share and help us get to our goal, so you can receive your books, but most importantly, so that such videos can reach more people who do not know about this lesson part of life that we are in, analyzing trends for the growth and good of all. Okay, especially women. I'll see you in the next video. I'm SAGENEL, certified counselor, therapist, writer, and a teacher. But you can see me in previous videos that you may have missed. Thank you for your time and attention.